Hey everybody, welcome to No Ideas Media. I'm Nick Syke and I'm in the car today with
Warren Bills.
Warren Bills. And why are we in the car together, Warren?
We are just heading back from a day with kindergartens to grade 12s in Langenburg today.
Yeah, we are. So first thing to say, teachers, man, I mad respect you. Oh yeah, we spent a full day with children at a school, and I am exhausted.
It took a lot of energy, Nick.
It really did. So the reason the video is this week, me and Warren we were Monday traveling, Tuesday here in Saskatchewan at a school teaching kids about agriculture, GMOs, and careers in ag, and that might leave me with not enough time this week for a video. So Warren, what are your thoughts on how it went today?
I'll tell you what, these kids were really open-minded, and you know, when we start talking about robotics and those sorts of topics in space and what we can do with satellites, their eyes just open right up, and I think there's a great opportunity specifically in robotics to attract some young minds.
Yeah, so. Yeah, the robots, they kept coming back to the robots, yeah. And that's great because ag is going that direction, and if that's what kids are interested in, then we've got a good situation where we might find kids being interested in ag careers, which is awesome.
Absolutely.
And then my side of that too was, you know, want to make sure the kids had as nuanced an understanding as a kindergartner can have about genetic modification. So, you know, we talked about why scientists want to change plants and why that's a valuable tool to have. And then, you know, we had a lot of the questions, are GMOs good or bad, or GMOs safe? And so, you know, it was about framing the technology to make sure the kids understood it's a tool, and you can use a tool well and it can be low risk, or you can use a tool poorly and have it be high risk. So yeah, it was interesting.
I think the other takeaway for me is we were in a rural school, Nick, but really, you know, 2, maybe 3 out of 10 of these kids were from a farm.
Yep.
Or lived on a farm. So, you know, for the majority, we were teaching them more about agriculture than they'd ever known. And that's the one message that we continue to need to get out. Yeah. It is more than always just about growing a specific crop. It's how you grow it, what you do with it after, and the science behind it. So yeah. The teachers to the students that didn't grow up on farms, what we could share and learn from them today as well was pretty awesome. It
was pretty cool. Yeah, that's a good point actually. Like, we were in a rural school. Like, I would that's a small town in rural Saskatchewan, and yet you know, it would be wrong to assume that a rural school is filled with kids from farms, because that was not the case. They weren't even the majority. No. And I mean, that goes to show that our efficiency in agriculture is so great. Like, we don't need that many farmers. That means there's not a lot of kids, actually, even in a rural school, who have the privilege of growing up on a farm and learning that stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. No, there will be computer programmers, and there will be engineers, and there will be a lot of non-ag professions that come from the school, but all of those skills will be able to be applied back into growing food.
Right, and so ag career-wise, because that was so much of what, you know, you were talking about, and helping the kids understand that it doesn't matter what you're into. You could be an accountant, you could be a robot engineer, you could be a filmmaker, you could work in agriculture. You know, agriculture really needs people, and so I know people watching this on my channel. You know, maybe I have some teenagers. Awesome, I'm glad. You know, maybe these are adults who've already got a career. Is it ever too late, Warren, to get into an ag career?
Well, Nick, I'm biased, but absolutely not. Like, there was no formal education in ag tech when I went to school and post-secondary. So I think the great thing is you can learn these skills, and if you're not working in ag today, and you're already working in tech or robotics or programming, I promise you that ag is probably looking for it, and you don't even realize it. So yeah, it's definitely not too late. So.
Yeah, and there's the reward factor too. Like, you know, as I shared with the kids today, I got my start in filmmaking in agriculture by working with my dad and making ag videos there. But then eventually, when I realized I wanted to have a career in filmmaking, I moved away to Vancouver because I wanted to work in the film industry. And after a while, I was doing what I wanted to do technically, but you know, after a hard day working on, you know, Supernatural season 8 and making another episode about vampires or what it's not necessarily fulfilling. And the cool thing is, ag, again, you can do any job you could do outside of ag, but when you're having a bad day, you can rest and you can rest on the fact that you're feeding people, and I think that's really cool. Yeah, I think that's really cool. So, Warren, you think we're going to be doing more of this, shaping young minds, molding young minds?
I sure hope so. That took a lot of energy, and kudos to the teachers out there. But I'll tell you what, if we have an opportunity like this again, Nick, I'm in.
I'm in too. I'll drive next time, though.
Okay, thanks, dude.
That's great. That ended well.